I don't know where to begin. I feel as if maybe we should clear the air. It has been a minute since I've posted remotely anything on social media or on my YouTube or on the website or any of those things. And I knew that a story time was going to have to come eventually, but I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of growing through what I've been going through. And I think, truthfully, I kind of want to scrap all of the ideas that I had. You guys are probably aware I have been MIA from my YouTube channel, from my website, from mostly all of my social media accounts. And without getting into too much dirty laundry, so to speak, needless to say, there will be a blog post with a little bit more of a thorough explanation of where the hell I've been, because I feel like that, yeah, I definitely have been a little rogue. I know that in one of my more previous videos, I had made notes saying that, like, oh yeah, I'm back full time. Well, that was a lie. It was a blatant lie. Truthfully, there is no excuse. There is no reason to say like, oh, well, I've been busy, like, working on me, because that was not true either. And I broke up with Ryan. I had this like whole new energy of like, you know, dating new people and like throwing myself out there, and I really didn't give myself enough time to grieve and process that. So then I started dating my former coworker slash best friend, and like the same thing with that too, where it's just like I didn't take time to like process like what had happened. And I'm the kind of person that I am definitely somebody who, I don't know what the best word is maybe like I don't grieve and process things like how a normal person would, where I feel as if like I just jumped into the next thing. And that's the kind of person, I don't like to be stagnant. I don't like to be complacent. And I kind of ignore things until they get to be too paralyzing and too overwhelming. And then I have to completely 180 myself. And I think right now I'm at that point where I'm 180ing myself, because I had broken up with 2 people in the last 4 months, is the quick snapshot of everything. And that doesn't make me sound promiscuous at all. But yeah, I had broken up with 2 people in the last 4 months, and I am currently, you know, reevaluating relationships and like people who are in my life or were in my life at one point, and kind of seeing what the right approach of that would be. When I started my blog, which was originally called Things I'll Never Say, because I use that as a grieving tool in a very tough time in my life. I really feel that like Life with Sarah and like my website and my YouTube channel doesn't really like talk about who I am. You guys like know me, that I'm like, yes, I'm Sarah. I like to travel. I like makeup. I like all those things. But I feel like you guys don't really like know who I am. I'm completely transparent with everybody, but I think also in the same breath, I really wasn't. I think that, you know, you guys know me as this person who illustrates their life online, but I think also like, I don't want to say that I've been lying to you guys, because it's not true. Like everything that you see has been authentic and genuine, but I feel like too that it's just, I don't want to say it's like a farce. I don't want to say it's like a facade. I don't want to say it's any of these things, because I have been genuine. I have been true. And, you know, with the website and everything, I used it as a way to fill a void because my relationship was failing and I didn't want to address the issues head on. So if I put all my time and energy into something else, I felt that I was better off not assisting the situation. And I think it definitely did become more apparent with the more that issues were wrong and things were bugging me, that, you know, my content was kind of lacking in that sense too. You're seeing what I show you. You're not seeing the real authentic things. You're not seeing the different emotions that I've been going through. You're not seeing how I handle situations. And like, I made a lifestyle blog to illustrate life things that happen. And me not talking about 2 very big breakups in my life of people that at one point cared tremendously about, and I still care about, not talking about any of those and kind of just brushing it under the rug as if it didn't happen, to bounce forward and move on from it. I'm not saying that like, oh, I'm going to sit here and do a story time and air out all those grievances, because there's no point. Like, I'm content with what happened with both of those relationships. And moving forward, I'm not trying to dwell on the past like that. Admittedly, I'm kind of in a standstill because I used my YouTube channel to kind of like create content and like share reviews and share story times and things. And I love doing those story time videos, but I feel like my life is not that interesting. And I sit here and I watch, YouTubers who vlog their lives and who do all these things. And I'm like, oh, I love watching those. Why wouldn't people like to watch mine? I don't know. I think it's like part of me being the perfectionist that I feel like I have to prove a point. I have to say something. I have to show something. And I don't think that that's exciting. I don't know how to illustrate that. Even if it's more like just story times where like maybe it's like more get readies with me. I don't really know. So since I've canceled all of my subscriptions and since I've canceled a lot of the things that I was doing on this website, like I don't have any trips booked, I don't have anything planned. It's a lot of planning, but nothing coming to fruition. I feel like that it's a weird period right now. Like, please excuse our appearance. We're in a rebuild. That's what I feel like I'm currently doing. I'm struggling to find that creative spark that I had so long ago and like what made me start this channel. And I think, this was something that I really genuinely love doing. I love sitting here talking to you guys and I love, sharing my story I was a writer for so long that like I loved doing that. But now I feel like my life's not exciting and I feel that like I don't want to say I've fallen off the wagon because I feel like people do still care to some extent, and I feel like there is a following that I have. I don't want to like just kind of fall off the face of the earth because it does really help my confidence, and it helps me to like talk problems through and things like that. I don't know where or what the point of this video will be or is. I do know that I do miss doing this, sitting and talking and kind of just mulling through everything that's going on. So I don't want to make a promise and say that I'm gonna be back because I can't guarantee that promise. I'm not Mark Messier. I want to do over, and I'm not going to delete any of the videos. I'm not going to delete anything that like Ryan and I had because those were moments and memories in themselves that I will always cherish and hold. I'm not going to delete any old videos because again, they're growing tools to see how I've turned and developed into an adult. And I don't know where this site's gonna go. I want to create things, but I can't guarantee that it's gonna be like a once a week or twice a week or I don't know. I don't want to sit here and lie and say like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to posting once a week, or to like turn and say like, we're not posting ever again. I don't want to say goodbye because I don't think that's what this is, because I love the idea of like videography and creating content. Like I love that so much, and it is a passion of mine, and it's something that I've learned so much in, but it's like I don't know what to do with it, and I don't know where to go. And I would take all the suggestions and comments and everything. But yeah, so like I don't want to sit here and say like that this is goodbye because it's not goodbye. I don't know how else to really go about it and talk about it. Maybe it's more, like I said, more story times and like getting to know each other again, because I feel like I just threw myself out there and becoming like a YouTube reviewer, and you really didn't get to know me as a person. Like you know me, but like in the same breath, like you also don't. I don't know if it's like I want to keep it more 100 with you guys and we do more of story times. I don't know if it's like if I do travel, because I've been really into the idea of solo traveling around the world, but I'm also a giant chicken shit. So it's like there's so many options and directions I'm being pulled into, but I do know at the end of the day that I loved sharing my story. I love sharing my life with you guys. I love connecting in a community, and I don't know where to go. I will post all my social medias up over here so that way you guys can follow me. I can't guarantee I'm going to be posting more frequently because I've just really been growing through what I've been going through. I think that's what 2019 is. If you said to me at the start of the year that you would break up with 2 important people in your life and rekindle an old relationship you never thought would rekindle itself and rebrand who you are and change and challenge and accept everything that it is, I wouldn't believe you. I certainly wouldn't believe you on a lot of that, but unfortunately, that is how life goes. Either back the hell up or you get the hell in. And right now, I had been backing the hell up. I didn't want to confront any of it, but now I'm ready to get the hell in. So I think with that said, we will figure this out, whether it's story times or if it's checking in every once in a while or going back to subscription. I don't know. But with that said, I'm going to go ahead and bounce. So thank you guys again so much for your patience, your understanding, your support, and everything. I love you guys so incredibly much. I've missed you all very much. Let me know what's going on in your life. If you've been through this like weird, awkward process yourself too, and like how did you overcome it? How did you make that next step? Let me know in a comment. Until next time, take care. Bye.